Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we got another story time. Guys, I am so sorry. Like, I filmed videos for you guys last week and they literally all deleted. Did not download onto my MacBook. I really don't know what's going on, but shit. And I filmed some good videos for y'all. So if you guys think like, damn, where's Irene? Like, she's not being consistent. Y'all, I tried for y'all. I tried my best to be consistent. But my camera said, look here, ho. No. So we're gonna film. I did not do this video. And this is, I'm sorry, I'm looking in the mirror, trying to make sure that my hair look good or whatnot. But this is the story time about the time that she came to me as a woman, I guess. Or I came to her as a woman. I don't really remember. Who came to who as a woman? Because now that I'm thinking about it, I really do not remember who came to who as a woman. I don't really remember. But before we get into the video, if you are not subscribed to the channel, why not? Like, if this is your first time watching me, I can understand why you're not subscribed. But if you frequently watch me, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you are subscribed to the channel, go ahead and turn on the post notifications. Also, this story time, you really do not have to watch this story time before watching this, but it will make it a little bit better for you to watch that story time. But you guys should definitely watch the story time about the run that I recently posted like 2 weeks ago, where I said that I got arrested or something like that, this and that. I'm gonna leave it up here. I know somebody, what you would call it, I always say I'm gonna leave stuff up there, I'm gonna leave stuff in the description, and I don't do it. And somebody was like, I'm getting sick and tired of it. I was like, don't yell at me, because they put it in caps. I'm like, hey, don't yell at me. But I got y'all. Like, I'm for real gonna put it up there. I'm going to put it up there. Also, y'all, I'm trying my best to stop cursing, because I ain't gonna lie. I said I ain't gonna lie. YouTube been taking them ads away. Because I've been cursing for a while and they've never really demonetized my videos. But recently, they've been demonetizing them videos. So we're gonna clean it up, you know what I mean? So this is my introduction to Mario. Well, let me go into full elaboration of how me and Mario came about and how we met and all that good stuff, right? So Mario was in 7th grade. I was in 8th grade, but Mario was supposed to be in 8th grade, but he failed a grade. So me and Mario was like the same age or whatnot. And I met him in my alternative program. Now you guys should definitely watch, like I said before, that story time and figure out how I got to the alternative program and all this BS, But right now we're just going to be talking about me and Mario's relationship and how she came to me as a woman. Basically, the first day of the alternative program, mind you, the alternative program is like at the end of our school. So basically you had to like go all the way down to the far end of our school. That's where the alternative program was, and it was literally just a classroom. We did not have no class periods. We literally sat in that class all day. Now we did have a technology class, so we will move to that other class, but that was literally right across the hallway. Like, the technology class was not far, so the movement was very minimum. We had to go to the restroom together. Like, we could not go to the restroom by ourselves. Once in a while, the teacher that was our teacher, he would let us go to the restroom by ourselves, but it would be one at a time. He will go you had to have a hall pass, and you'll go to the restroom, then one person come back. But that was very rare. Like, for the most part, the whole class had to go at the same time. Like, we had a set schedule to go to the restroom. We had to go to lunch together. We cannot talk at lunch. We had to sit in the very back of the cafeteria. We cannot talk at lunch. We can't talk to each other at lunch. We couldn't talk to our peers at lunch. We could not talk even in the line. Like, we couldn't talk. Like, they were very strict. That was pretty much it. They did used to search us going into the school, but that was just the school as a whole, because that's a whole nother story for a different day. But it was a lot of back then it was a lot of gangs, black versus Hispanics, and it, like, bro, Hispanics started bullying me, talking about nigga. I'm not in the gang. What is nigga? Like, they really started saying nigga. He said nigga. Like, they started trying to bully me at the gym, recess. Like, I'm not in the gang. So because of that, some other stuff transpired, which, like I said, that's a whole different story time for another day. So a lot of other stuff transpired. So they basically started making us go through metal detectors to get into school. Towards the ending of the school year, we had to go through metal detectors. We had to open up our book bags and stuff and search and all that good stuff, right? The first day, for some unknown reason, they did not hold the class in the actual class that the alternative program was in. They ended up holding the class in this computer lab room. But they sent me to the computer lab room, and I came in, and it was, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was towards the ending of the school year. So it was give or take a good, I'm gonna say a good 15 people in that class. Like, it wasn't a lot of us in that class. It was like a good 15 people in that class, because it was towards the ending of the school year. And the way the alternative program worked is, depending on what you did, that's how many days you would get. So like, let's say you did something that should lead you to go to the alternative program, but it wasn't too bad, they would give you like probably 30 days. But because it was the ending of the school year, they told me that I'm not, they said I'm not getting out. They were like, the way it's like, they basically said that I have to be there for the whole school year, because if you guys don't remember, I threatened to off my teacher. And the reason why they wanted me to be there for the whole school year is because they did not feel like, you know, let's say I got out, they didn't feel like going through the process of looking for a whole new schedule for me, because now at this point I can't be in that class no more because I threatened to off my teacher, you know. So they were like, girl, you ain't getting out, like, you're there for the rest of the school year, so you need to get comfortable. And that's what I did. I walk in, and as soon as I walk in, me and Mario's eyes connected. It's like I connected with Mario's eyes before I connected with my teacher's eyes. Mind you, Mario's sitting at the computer lab. My teacher's sitting in the middle of the classroom. Mind you, my teacher was a big ass black man. Like, he was very big, very tall. Like, he was one of them people that, like, you will see, like, he will be, if it was a whole bunch of people in the room, he'll be one of the first people that you will see in the room, you know what I mean? I literally didn't even see my teacher, because Mario, like, you know how you could feel somebody staring at you? Like, as soon as I hit the door, Mario was looking at me. I walk in, and me and Mario, we made eye contact, and we're just still looking at each other. I didn't let up. Like, he was looking at me, I was looking at him, he was looking at me because I'm cute. And so the teacher kind of was like, ma'am, who are you? Like, because the teacher was like, why are y'all staring at each other and not, you know? So the teacher was like, ma'am, who are you? Mind you, I'm looking here, and I was like, oh, my name is Irene. He was like, oh, you're Irene, huh? And I was like, yeah. He was like, all right, come on. So he got me situated, got me started. He basically was giving me the rundown. He didn't really say much the first day. Like, he didn't tell me nothing. Like, he was just like, okay, this is your sheet. Because basically in the alternative program, you get a sheet. You get a sheet every single day. You get a piece of paper, and then basically the teacher has to check off everything you've done for that day. Like, did you do your work? The teacher will rate you like 1 through 5. Did you do your work? Did you talk back today? The teacher will say if you talk back. Did you, like, it's just a disciplinary sheet. And basically, once you get like to a certain, once you get to a, like, if you keep getting bad levels every day, they sign you up for the alternative program that's no longer inside the school. Like, this is a whole different school. This is like, you don't even attend your middle school no more. So basically, he gave me the sheet, and he was saying, like, he just said basic stuff. He was like, this is your sheet, try your best to do good, because we will send you to AOC. And AOC was like the alternative learning center, I think. Yeah. So I was like, okay. And he was like, right now we're not supposed to be in this lab, we're really supposed to be downstairs. He said, but they're working on a project. He said their project is kind of like he's basically said the project that he gave to them was project that he gave to them weeks ago, and it would not make no sense for me to start the project. He said, so why don't I just sit at the computer? And he basically said play on the computer. Like, that's basically what he said. He was like, if you have any work to do, you can, but he was like, you could play on a computer, like, you know. And I don't know about y'all, but baby, back then, oh, I used to be playing games on the computer. Like, I used to be playing games. I don't know about y'all. But I used to be playing games back then on the computer. Y'all know them games where the bricks, I don't know what's the name of that game, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But y'all know, like, it's like a puzzle, and then it's like a brick, and you keep moving it to try to get the brick to fall through that hole. Oh, I used to love playing that game. That used to be on Pop Chocolate. Like, I used to just love playing games. So I went to go sit like 5 rows down from Mario to play the game. And Mario was like, you scared of me or something? That was the first, I'm like, I'm looking at him like, boy, I ain't scared of you. I'm not finna sit next to you. Like, I don't know you. The hell? So he was like, you scared of me? I bite or something? I was like, no, you don't. He was like, then come sit next to me. Like, why you sitting all that far? So I was like, okay. So I came in, I sat next to him. At this point, I'm sitting next to him, y'all. I'm sitting next to him. And I'm gonna just, let me go ahead and describe Mario for you guys, because I want you guys to get a description. Mario was a light-skinned boy, and back then, y'all, I don't know what it was, but I had a thing for light-skinned men. Like, I really, really, really liked light-skinned boys back then. Light-skinned boys did not like me, so I really don't even understand why I like light-skinned boys, because they did not like me. Like, they didn't like me at all. Like, I had so many crushes, and they will all be like, I don't want her, she's too big. And I'll be like, bitch, your mama big, not me. But yeah, like, light-skinned boys did not want me, but I wanted them. But now, I'm gonna be real with you, light-skinned boys are not my type at all. Like, I think when I got to 9th grade, that's when I started liking dark-skinned boys. I don't know, but when I went to my high school, bro, I just started seeing so many fine dark-skinned boys. Oh my God, I was like, no, this can't be life. Because in middle school, I wasn't seeing a lot of fine dark-skinned boys. I always used to see fine light-skinned men, but the boy was a yellow bone. Like, he was really, really light. He had like, I'm gonna say, like light brown hazily kind of eyes, like kind of greenish, like them, you know, like a green poop. He had those type of eyes, and he had really, really curly lashes, and he had freckles. He had freckles, and he was just cute. He was cute. But the thing is, he was cocky, and I knew it. So I was not finna, like, you know, give in. So while I sat next to him, I'm seeing girls coming around and having conversation with him. They're like, Mario, like, they're asking him about the project and stuff, and they're just being a little bit too friendly. Like, you know how you could tell that a girl is talking to a guy, but you could tell that she want him on the low? Like, it was that type of vibe. I'm just watching him do his thing. Like, I don't really care, you know? So he's like, so what's your name? And I was like, Irene. And he was like, oh, my name is Mario. Nice to meet you. He was like, you cute. And I was like, thank you. I just went back to playing the game. Like, I'm not even looking at his face, y'all. Like, this boy's talking to me. Mind you, he's talking to me. He's looking at me. I'm like, thank you. I'm playing the game. I'm not, and I'm still like this to this day. Like, if I sense that a guy is cocky, I'ma humble him. Like, I don't care. Like, I know that sounds so, I'ma humble him. I'ma let him know, like, you are not the prize. Like, you're not the prize. He doing his thing, and I'm playing the game while talking to him. And he was like, damn. He was like, I don't want to curse. I want to say but he like, damn, can a guy get your full attention or something? Like, you see me talking to you da da da. Like, he started going. I said, who are you talking to? Like, cause he was catching the attitude with me. I said, who are you talking to? I said, I don't even know you like that. Like, I started getting mad because I'm looking at him like, who are you talking to? And mind you, his voice was raising, and it was causing the whole class to look at us. Mind you, our teacher stepped out the room. So our teacher did not, like, no teachers were in this room at this time. It's literally just us. So I don't know if he thought that because the teacher stepped out the room that he could turn up on me, but it ain't that type of party. Like, my guy, it's not that type of party. Settle down. So I got mad, and I was like, who are you yelling at? Like, I actually got really upset because what are you talking about? Because he was like, can I get like, damn, like, I need your full attention when I'm talking to you. Who are you? I didn't even know I was gonna meet you. So I said, bro, you need to watch who you're talking to. Da, da, da. So I guess he seen that I was turning up, and he was like, I'm just playing. Da, da, da. I hate when people do that. I hate when people say they just playing, because now you making me look crazy. But I know you wasn't just playing, but you thought I was a simple hoe, that I wasn't finna do nothing. I wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, now you trying to say you just playing so I could look dumb. No, you weren't playing, but I digress. He's like, I was just playing. You didn't need to do all that. Da, da, da. I was like, well, I said, you need to settle down with the way you talking to me. I said, you need to settle down. So we continued to talk, and he was like, I guess after I turned up on him, he calmed down. So he was like, I don't know. He was like, you were just so pretty. Like, he was like, you were so pretty. Like, for real. Like, he was like, I really would like to get to know you. So I don't really remember what happened. I'm not gonna lie to you. But sure enough, me and him started talking. Like, we started talking. I started getting to know him more. I was just figuring out stuff about him. And then when we went to the main classroom, like the classroom where the actual, like, alternative program is held. When we went to the main classroom, he like basically tried to move all his stuff and sit by me. Mind you, we had assigned seats, so I don't even know why Mario was trying to do that, but he literally moved all his stuff and he sat next to me. And the teacher, we're gonna give him a name, we're gonna call the teacher Bernie. Mr. Bernie was like, Mario, like he was like, that ain't your seat. He was like, that ain't your seat, you need to go back. Like I used to giggle, bro, because I used to be like, bro, this is so funny. So he was like, I just want to sit next to her, da, da, da. He was like, would you like her or something? Like the teacher started asking him. The teacher like, would you like her or something? Why you trying to sit next to her? You like her? And Mario was like, I do. I was like, and then I see this one black girl to the corner of me. She was like, why would he like her? Do you see the eyes? Do you see the nose? Do you see the lips? Do you see the ears? Do you see the forehead? Do you see the cheeks? I'm cute. I have a lot of cute features. Oh, I got pretty eyes. I have nice eyebrows, y'all. This is no makeup. This is no makeup. I have a nice button nose and I have some big lips. Okay, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I looked a hot mess back then. I didn't know why he liked me. I ain't even gonna sit up here and cap to y'all. I looked a hot mess, but he liked me. Shit, he saw the potential. And you know the funny thing, I was talking to him years later. I'm talking about like we were out of high school. He was like, man, Irene, he was like, you were just always so pretty to me. Like he was like, you're always so pretty. That I'm going off topic, but yeah, she made that type of comment. So when she made that comment, I kind of looked at her like, what? But I didn't say nothing because I'm just like, I'm not finna argue. Like if a guy like me, I'm not finna argue with a hoe about a guy liking me. Like he likes me. So fast forward, thank God, now knowing what I know now, he was definitely entertaining that girl. Cause I asked him about her. Cause I asked him, I was like, who is she? Like, why is she pressed that you like me? And he was like, I don't know. He was like, I mean, I talk to her, I'll be cool with her, but I don't know why she pressed, da da da. Like, I can't control her mouth. He tried to like basically take blame off of her. Sure enough, she ended up leaving the class. Like she did her days and she was able to go back to class. Mind you, that was like a week. Like I was in that class for a week and she was done. After I was in that class for a whole week, she was done. When she left, me and his relationship skyrocketed, and that should have let me know right then and there that he was definitely entertaining her, and he was, you know, playing it safe with me. Or maybe he was entertaining her and then like they stopped talking and he was like, you know, talking to me now, and she felt some type of way. But I know for a given fact that he was definitely entertaining her at some point in time, probably before I pulled up to the classroom, right? So at this point, me and Mario's relationship is strong. Like when I say it's strong, it's strong. And if you guys watch that story time to the end, you guys already know. I told you guys, yeah. Me and Mario, you know, we just started, you know, I don't really want to get into that, but we just started, you know, doing things, you know. And of course, you know, at this time I was a virgin. Mario was not a virgin, so Mario was trying so hard to try to urge me to lose my V to him. And I was just like, no. Like I was just like, no. Like it just did not process in my head why an 8th grader should be having sex. Like it just wasn't processing in my head, you know. So I was just like, nah, I'm good. He was like, you're doing other things though, like you're kissing, I'm looking at him like, okay, I'm not losing my V to you. Like it's just not happening. I could tell that like Mario was getting a little antsy by that, and he tried to act as if like he cared at first, but that boy did not care. Like he was upset at the fact that I did not want to lose my to him. So fast forward, but like I said before, me and Mario, we were still doing things. Like we were still doing things, we were still doing other things. We just was not, you know, we weren't having sex. That was not about to happen. And me and Mario, this is what we used to do. I used to play sick. This is so bad. I used to play sick, like I got sick and I would get a nurse pass, and then he would ask for a restroom pass, and then we'll just be in the hallways together. And you know, you guys can use your imagination, because I ain't getting into details, but yeah, we used to do stuff like that or whatnot. And then remember I told you guys that we got caught by the technology teacher. She had like said that she seen us doing things, and she was saying that she's gonna call our parents and she was just saying like she's gonna call our parents and she's gonna report us to the school and have us kicked out of the school for PDA and blah 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 blah. We did not care. Like when I tell you guys, we did not care. We did not care. We continue doing it, okay? Because you're not gonna interrupt nothing here. We are in 8th grade. We don't have cars. We don't have our own apartments. We don't have nothing. Like the only type of action that I was gonna be getting from my boyfriend, and oh, I forgot to add, by this, Mario asked me out the second week of us talking, like, and it wasn't no romantic stuff. Like it wasn't no, oh, you know, take me on a date. And we were in 8th grade. He literally was just like, can you be my girlfriend? And I was like, yeah, like. The teacher, he would literally always separate us. Like Mario could not sit by me. Like he could not sit by me. But let me tell you what happened. The teacher ended up, I don't know if he ended up quitting or he had to go get surgery or something. So he was no longer going to be our teacher, which was so freaking sad because I loved that man. Like I actually loved that teacher. Like he was very strict, but he was one of them teachers that was like fair. Like he wasn't a strict, mean teacher. You know what I mean? So y'all already know Mario was not, like as soon as our teacher left, Mario made sure that his seat was next to mine. So our new teacher came in and she was just like, oh, okay, like, you know, she was asking us like, are all of these y'all assigned seats? Mario was like, mm-hmm. And then somebody in the class is like, Mario, you do not sit over there, you sit over here. I'm looking like y'all need to shut up. Like y'all, the class started disliking us because I don't know, hoes bad, hoes bad, like I guess because they wasn't getting played, they felt some type of way about what me and Mario was doing. So a lot of people, well, I had like 2 good friends in the class, but the rest of the people, which were guys, it was guys that were not happy at us. The rest of the people in the class was not happy. Like they were not having it. They were like, y'all be doing PDA in the class. Don't nobody want to see that. Then close your eyes. Mind you, me and Mario used to sit in the back of the class. Everybody that's complaining about me and Mario doing PDA used to sit in the front over there. Why are you worried about me and Mario doing PDA and we all the way over here? Like, why are you turning around? Like, why do you care? But yeah, people used to be like, y'all be doing PDA in the class, da da da. Like, and one of the boys had the audacity to tell the teacher, don't let them sit next to each other. They be doing PDA in the class. I literally just looked at him like, you're a buster. Like, you're a buster. Like, I don't even say that word buster because that I feel like that word sounds so lame. But all jokes aside, you're a buster. Like, why are you snitching type? So the teacher was like, PDA is not allowed at this school. In my head, I'm like, yes, it is. I did it so many times. It became an actual issue. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, me and Mario's macking became an actual issue. Like, it was to the point where, yeah, like it was an issue. It was a big issue, right? At this point in time, I do personally feel like Mario got bored with me, right? He was just confused as to why I didn't want to have sex with him. He was confused because he was just like, we do other things, like, why don't you want to have sex with me? Like, he was mad confused. And then he was trying to like get this is another thing, he was trying to get me to come over to his place. I'm not coming over to your place. Like, he would try to say, ride my school bus with me, I'm gonna find a way to get you home. Boy, do you really think that my parents not gonna be thinking, where is my daughter, like, after school and stuff? No, I'm not doing that. So I used to be like, no, like, my people gonna know. He was like, well, a lot of them and say you're staying for after school. I was like, it's not even about my people knowing. I'm telling you to your face that I don't want to lose my V to you. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm telling you that I don't want to lose my virginity to you. So regardless of my people or not, I'm sorry if my mom is watching this, but I'm gonna just be real. Back then, I could make anything happen if I wanted it to happen. Like, if I really wanted to mess with this guy, I could have lied, but I'm just not gonna do that because I don't want to lose it to you. Like, it's that simple. I feel like he started getting a little irritated by that, and towards the ending of the school year, he started entertaining other girls, but he would act as if they were just his friends. So I will basically catch him, you know, before class starts, you know, we can roam the halls before school starts. And in the morning, I would catch him talking to other girls. And I walk up to him because, you know, that's my boyfriend. So I'm walking up to him and it's like he sees me from afar and he departs from them girls quickly. I was just like, okay, like, that's weird. And so I was like, who's that? And he was like, oh, that's one of my friends. Ain't nothing serious. But this bitch is in 8th grade. How is this your friend when you're in 7th grade? Like, what's going on type. And so I was just like, and mind you, Mario was a big flirt. Mario could flirt with anybody, right? He was so smooth, and he was a big flirt. Like, he's a natural flirt. So I just would not like seeing him talk to the opposite sex, because I knew for a given fact he was flirting. He's smooth. Like, he the type that make you want to talk to him. Like I told you, the boy was cocky. I told Mario, I was like, why every time I turn around you are friends with a girl? It was always, Mario had no guy friends, y'all. Every girl was his friend, and it was just so annoying to watch, because it's like in the beginning he wasn't, I never used to catch him with girls, nothing. But then, like, towards the ending of the school year, I always caught this boy talking to a girl. So I was just like, why are you always talking to different girls? He's like, you're doing too much. Like, he tell me that I'm doing too. You're doing too much. These are my friends. What, are you mad? Are you mad? What, are you mad? Are you mad? Like, he start trying to, like, get an attitude with me. I'm like, oh, okay. Sure enough, Mario was in the alternative program way longer than I was. Like, he got there like a month or two before me. So Mario was able to go back, transition back to regular class. Like, he did his time and he was able to go back to regular classes. So he told me, he was like, you know, I'm not going to be in the alternative program no more, but I will still keep in touch with you. We had each other on social media. I think at that time Facebook was popping. Yeah, it was just Facebook, because Instagram wasn't even created at that time. And if it was, I don't think it was like Instagram was created around that time. I'm lying. We did have each other on Instagram, but Instagram was like on the rise. That was like 2011, 2012 ish. Yeah. So like Instagram was like on the rise or whatnot. So he was like, I still got you on social media. We can still interact with each other. He was like, I will still talk to you in the hallways before school starts and after school. I'm gonna still, like, you know, be like around you, you know. He was like, so you don't really have to worry. I was like, damn. But like, cause I was just so used to being with Mario all day long, y'all. Like, I was so mad when he said he was leaving, and a part of me kind of felt like he was gonna switch up, and that's exactly what he did. So boom, first day that Mario transitioned, me and Mario, we texted each other all day long. The second day come, Mario completely stopped texting me throughout the day. I'm texting him, I'm like, what you doing? He not replying to me. I'm seeing Mario on social media. I'm seeing him make Facebook statuses. I'm seeing him make Instagram statuses. Like, I'm literally confused. Like, why is this boy making status, not Instagram, posting on Instagram, like pictures and shit? I'm looking at Mario, liking people's photos. I'm looking at Mario like, why are you ignoring me? Like, it's obvious you're ignoring me, because it's like, why are you like on social media and you're not messaging me back? And you know for a given fact that we're with each other all day long. So me, like, him not messaging me back, it just felt so odd, because I'm just so used to being around him 24/7. I started confronting him. So I will basically ask the teacher if I could go to the restroom, and I would tell him, I'm in the hallways, I need to speak to you. And he would come out, and I'll be like, what are you doing? Like, I used to confront him. I used to be like, what are you doing? He was like, what do you mean? Like, he started catching at it. What do you mean? What am I doing? What do you mean? What am I doing? I'm going to class. Don't get mad because you an alternative program. You were just an alternative program 2 weeks ago. What are you talking about? Like, he trying to make me feel bad. He was like, did nobody tell you to threaten the teacher? He trying to flip the script. Baby, I'm the only one that's flipping the script around here, buddy. Okay. So he's over here like, yeah, don't get mad. Da da da. Like, he getting mad. And I'm just like, huh? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Don't get mad because I'm an alternative. You were just an alternative program 2 weeks ago. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you know what, Mario, it's cool. I was like, if you want to have sex with other girls, that's cool. If you want to, I said, if you want to sleep, he's like, what are you, he gets mad at me for making that comment. What are you talking about? Have sex with, who told you I was having sex with? I said, it's very obvious. I said, it's very obvious. And back then, y'all, wasn't confrontational with the guys I was talking to. Now today, baby, I'm nuck if you buck, you feel me? But back then I wasn't really confrontational with guys. And guys I was dating. I just wasn't. I would just let them have it. So I was like, Mario, I said, whatever you're doing, because I knew he was doing something. Like, you guys know when a guy is entertaining other girls, you know. I do personally feel like once I told Mario that we weren't having sex, I do think that he started to get irritated, which I do not care. Like, this is my cat, right? Like, this is my cat and you don't have no control over it, you know what I mean? I do feel like he started having, you know, getting sex out of other girls. And you know, this girl started confronting me about him. This one girl, I remember one time we were going to lunch, and mind you, I'm in the single file line. Like, I'm in the line where you can't talk. And this one girl that's not even in the alternative program came through the hallways and was like, you Mario girlfriend? And the teacher kind of looked at me like on some like, you can't talk, because that was the rules. You could not talk. You couldn't. Baby, I'm sorry, I like to break the rules. I said yes, like, cause the way she you know how somebody come, like, I said yes. She was like, and she walked off laughing. I confronted him. I would text him. I was like, you got girls over here messing. Like, I went off on him. He was like, what are you talking about? Like, he starts getting mad, bro. A random girl should not be coming up to me asking if we date, and I say yes and they walk off laughing. Like, something is up and I need to figure out what is up. And so he's like, what are you talking about? Like, he started getting mad. What are you talking about? You see, you start a mess. You see, you start a mess. Then the boy used to come and wait for me. He used to come, like, when school was over with, he would come to the alternative room and he would come and get me. And I think I was a car rider. Yeah, I was a car rider. So he would walk me to the car rider area, and that would be that. Like, he didn't do it every day, but he did it majority of the weeks. This boy stopped coming. This boy completely stopped coming. I used to sit in the front of the alternative door waiting for him, and he would not come. So I messaged him and I was like, why didn't you come and pick me up? Or, you're a grown-ass woman. What? We're in 8th grade. You're grown, right? You're grown, right? You know what? You have legs. You can walk. I said, oh, okay. Somebody switch it up on me. Okay, cool. Charge it to the game. So I started treading back. At this point. I started treading back because I'm like, look here, buddy. You don't run the show. I do, okay? So I stopped talking to him. I stopped texting him. He would be messaging me. I would be ignoring him. He will like, and I hate when guys do this. Whenever you stop giving guys attention, that's when they just go ballistic. Like, they actually get mad and they just start doing some weird stuff. Cause he started like messaging me a lot. He started showing up to my class, y'all. Like, I literally would be, you know, just doing my thing. And mind you, I started forming a friendship with these Hispanic girls. So they were like comforting me and stuff. Be like, you're a good girl. Like, he's a hoe. Like, they were telling me the stuff that he was doing before I came to the program. They said like he always got a girl on his hip type. So they were like, you're good. Like, da-da-da. Like, they're giving me like comfort, everything. So because they are giving me words of affirmation and so much comfort, I low-key got over him quickly. But it's like I feel like he could sense that I wasn't messing with him no more. So he just started working overtime to try to get me. I remember I was in the class one time and I'm doing the work, and one of my friends, we used to call her Star. That wasn't her name, but we used to call her Star or whatnot. She was like, what the hell? And she was like looking at the door, and I'm like, what is she? I'm looking at her, and I was just like, and y'all know how them classrooms is set up where you could see like a mirror, like it's a window. You can see who's out. I see Mario in the window like this. I'm like, and he's literally in the window like this looking at me like, I was like, so I asked the teacher, I was like, can I go to the restroom? Because at this point, we never had a teacher no more, y'all. We didn't have teachers. We had subs. So none of the teachers really like knew what was going on, right? If it was the man, he would have not let me go to the restroom, because he would have been looking like, no, you cannot go to the restroom and talk to Mario, because he knew that me and Mario was a thing. But these other professors, they did not know. So I asked the lady, I was like, can I go to the restroom? She's like, yeah, take the hall pass. So I took the hall pass. I walk outside. Yeah. I'm like, what do you want? He's like, so you're not answering calls no more? You're not answering texts? He was like, really? That's what we do now? We ignore people? I said, Mario, I'm just doing to you what you've been doing to me for a while. Wow. That's what we do now? That's what we do? Yeah. That's just how we do it. Yeah. That's how we do it, buddy. So at this point, I was just like, look, I said, Mario, I said, you entertain too many girls for me and I don't like it. I said, I cannot keep up with you entertaining all these girls. I said, I wish you would have told me that this is what you do before I started dating you, because I would have never started dating you. I said, I do understand that you expected me to have sex with you, and I said, I feel like because I did not have sex with you, you basically disregarded me, and that's cool, like, you know, but I'm not gonna wait around for you. I'm just not. Like, I'm about to go to 9th grade, you're transitioning to 8th grade. Like, me, I'm not trying to be rude, but me and you are not the same. Like, you're about to still be in middle school while I'm about to be in high school. What makes you think I care about you doing what you're doing? Like, I don't care no more. He was very calm when I was talking to him. He was like, wow. He was like, okay, I see what you mean, this is and that. He was like, so I guess we're done. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, we been done. Like, boy, you know we been done. Like, we're done. So I'm thinking, okay, yeah, we're done. We're done. So the school year ends. I end up going to 9th grade. He would message me here and there, you know, little stuff. I graduated 8th grade, so he was like, congratulations, hope you have fun in high school. I'm like, thank you, you know, the usual. And you know, I personally feel like, you know, my birthday would come, he would message me. I would post a picture on social media. He would DM me and be like, this is so pretty. So we still kept in contact. I do feel like I'm gonna say was it 9th or 10th grade? I think it was 10th grade. We started back talking again in 10th grade. It just happened coincidentally. Like, I feel like we just started talking more and more, and he was just like, man, like, I miss you. You're one of like the best girls that like I've ever had as a girlfriend. Like, blase blase, I really miss you. Like, he just kept saying he missed me a lot. And lo and behold, y'all, tell me why Mario failed 8th grade. I was looking at him like, I don't know if I can be with this boy, because he just dumb. Like, how you failed twice? Like, how you still in middle school and I'm about to be in 10th grade, in 11th grade. You supposed to be in 10th grade with me. Like, you're dumb. So at this point in time, y'all, he's still in middle school and we start talking again. So one day I'm on Facebook. And I get this inbox from this girl. She basically inboxed me saying, LOL, this is who Mario is cheating on me with. And she put laugh my ass off or something like that. I'm looking at her like, who are you? Like, I literally was so confused. So y'all, I didn't even care who she was. I just seen that as an insult. So me and her just started arguing. Like, when I say we started arguing, we started arguing. So I was like, who are you in my inbox? I was like, who are you? She's like, I am Mario's girlfriend. I've been seeing Mario message you for this and that. You need to stop messaging my man. Blah, blah, blah. Like, she's just going off on me. Mind you, this is all on Facebook, y'all. I don't know what she was saying, but she's like, I seen the messages. Stay away from my man. Da, da, da. Like, he would never want a bitch like you. Like, she's just going in on me. I was just looking at her like, if you seen the messages, then you should know that he wants a bitch like me. Like, it's that simple type shit. You said you seen the messages, right? So I was just giving her the rundown. I was like, girl, I basically just told her, girl, that's my ex. Like, I've been with him before you. And she didn't even know. Like, she had no idea that me and him dated. Like, she thought I was just some regular girl that was talking to her man or whatnot. But she had no idea that, like, me and him actually dated. And so she's like, wait, you dated him? And I was like, yes. And so I guess when she figured out that I dated him, I guess she kind of toned her voice down a little. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, baby, tone it down. Tone it down. Tone it down. Oh, she's like, oh, wow, when did you date him? I was like, I dated him my 8th grade year. And then I told her, I was like, you don't come in people's DMs doing that. I said, I didn't even know you existed, mama. I said, I won't talk to no guy that has a girlfriend. I almost said this boy's name. Mario did not tell me nothing about having a girlfriend. Mario's the one who came back into my life. I was good on Mario. I left Mario alone in middle school. He's the one that's messaged me. I said, if you go and you look all the way up, mind you, she still had his phone. Like, I don't even know where Mario was, but she had his phone. Because she I said, if you go to the top of our messages, Mario started the convo with me again. She messages me back like 5 minutes later. She was like, yeah, girl, you are right. Like, he did start the convo with you. I'm looking right now. I'm like, hey, where's Mario? Like, why does this girl have Mario's phone? I asked, so now it's calm now. Like, it's calm. Everybody just talking civilly. So I'm like, how long you been dating him? And she was like, I've been dating him now. I forgot how long. This is such a long time ago, y'all. So I was like, she was like, I've been dating him now for like such and such months. It was months. It wasn't years or nothing. And I was just like, wow. I was like, he acts like he's single. And I told, and she was like, that's crazy. Like, she was like, I can't believe he's cheating on me. And I told her straight up, I said, I'm gonna be real with you. Mario cheated on me. And I know somebody in the comments for to say, you didn't tell us Mario. I don't care what nobody says. Mario cheated on me. Like, I don't care. I might not have the proof, the evidence, but Mario cheated on me. Like, my spirit told me that he cheated on me when we were dating in middle school, because Mario was very, very sexual. Like, he was one of them guys, you know, you ever dealt with a guy that was so sexual? Like, he was one of them guys that was very, very hypersexual. So I knew that if I wasn't giving it to him, he was getting it from somewhere else, you know. So I told her, I was like, he cheated on me. I said, so good luck with him. Like, if you really want to be with this boy, because I even told myself, even when I started talking to Mario again, I told myself that there was no way in hell that I would like actually be in a relationship with him, because I knew how he moved. He moved like a snake, you know. So I was like, if you want to be with him, I'm just letting you know, good luck, because he cheats. Like, he gets bored easily and he cheats. Long story short, this girl ended up going through his whole phone, like this boy's whole phone. And she basically messaged me back and she told me, she was like, hey, I went through this boy's phone and this boy's literally talking to so many different girls. And I was like, I told you, like, I'm not even mad, y'all, because this ain't my boyfriend no more. Like, even though me and Mario started talking again, I was not taking him serious. This is somebody who can't even get out of middle school. What makes you think I'm gonna take him serious? Like, I was not taking Mario serious at all. Like, and I don't even know why she was either, but you know, I was in her position at one point in time, so I couldn't blame her. She was like, wow, like, his phone is full of different girls. Like, he's talking to so many different girls. I was like, so she was like, wow. And then she apologized for doing what she did, because she should have, because you don't ever come to a woman and start arguing with the woman. Like, your fight is never with the woman. I'm so sorry about it. I don't care what nobody says, unless it's your friend, or if your friend crosses you with your man or your sister, or yeah, that's okay, that become. But if it's a stranger, your fight is never with a woman. So she apologized and I accepted her apology and everything was cordial and fine. But baby, I was about to nug. Like, I literally, before we got, like, you know, to the nitties and gritties of everything, I was literally like, send me your address, I want to fight you, because it's like, you violated me in my DMs over this loser. So I ended up DMing him because he pissed me off. Like, you pissed me off. And I was just like, look, why you got your girlfriend in my DMs? He messaged me back hours later. He was like, oh, she messaged you? And I was like, yes. And he was like, look. He told me look in caps. He was like, look, I've already been confronted today. I'm not going to get confronted by you also. Have a nice day. And he unfollowed me. Guys, he unfollowed me on Facebook. He unfollowed me. He unfriended me. Whatever y'all want to call it. He got rid of me. He got rid of me. That's the story time. That's really the story time. I unfollowed him on Instagram, but then a couple of years, not even a couple of years, like the very next year, he refollowed me on Instagram. She was dealing with him again. She was like, wow, I'm never going to talk to him again. I was peeping her page. I'm not even going to hold y'all. About 2 weeks later, she was hanging out with him again. I was just like, whatever. He followed me again on Instagram about a year later. He tried to talk to me again. At this time now, I was in 11th grade. So we started talking again, but like I said, it was nothing serious because my eyes was on Stanley. Like, I wanted Stanley so badly. Any other guy that I was talking to were just, you know, escape getaways. Like, they were just something like, you know, they were nothing. I didn't take nobody serious except for Stanley. So when me and him were talking, it was just, you know, it was just casual, like, you know, casual stuff. And he was just telling me like, man, like, he was like, man, I really this boy had the nerve to say that he really wished that he was the one to take my V card. He was like, man, like, I really wish I took your V card. And I was just like, I mean, boy, stop that shit. But yeah, we were just talking like that, and then he tried to, he basically was on some like, I know I ain't take your V card, but do you still, like, you know, we ain't never smashed. Do you still want to smash? Boy, no, like, do you not forget all the shit that you did to me back then? No, we are not smashing, my guy. So I was just like, no, Mario. And he was like, man. And literally, like, I'm gonna say a couple of months later, he unfollowed me because he kept trying to smash and I wouldn't let him. So he just ended up unfollowing me. And I don't know why I wouldn't let him smash. I just feel like all the stuff he did not deserve to get vagina at the end of it all. Like, you cannot do all this bullshit and then I reward you with vagina. No. So I was just like, nah, you're not smashing me. You're not smashing me. And I've never seen him after that. I do be seeing the other girl on social media. She always be on my For You page or on my TL. She's very pretty. But yeah, I ain't never seen Mario. After he unfollowed me, I think I seen his Instagram like a couple of more times. But after that, I don't be seeing Mario. And that's the story time, y'all. About the time where I guess she came to me as a woman. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Leave the comments down below. Y'all let me know. Was I in the wrong? Was she in the wrong? Was he in the wrong? Like, was I being dumb over a guy? Like, y'all just let me know everything. Y'all let me know the whole shebang. Bye, guys.